Hi, my name's Andrew. I've got a signage business called Designwriter, and I'm from Nambucca Heads.
I'm Maia Holmes from Nambucca Valley. We run our own business in signage called Designwriter. I spent probably from about 5 to 8, I was in Taylor's Arm. We had no power, we were bush kids. It was just beautiful, it was quiet. We had freshwater creeks, we just play all day. To get to the bus stop, it was about 20 Ks every day just to get to the bus stop. That's what kind of made me me. Yeah, being out there.
I was doing my HSC and I didn't really know what I was going to do. Wasn't sure if I was going to travel, wasn't sure what job I was going to sort of take or have, especially being in the area. There wasn't a lot of opportunity. I was at work one night and Popey said, "What are you doing?" So I have no idea. He's like, "Well, you're into design, why don't you try signwriting?" So went down to the local signwriter and saw him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll give you a go, young bloke," and offered me, you can do your apprenticeship with me. And that was sort of, midway through year 12, and that was a really good opportunity for me to come out of the area. I moved up to the Gold Coast and did it up there, and spent 4 years on the Goldie, living the Gold Coast lifestyle. When I first moved up to the Goldie, I walked into this shop called Artline Signs, and he had a CNC router, printers, there was 5 or 6 guys on. I'm looking around this massive shop, and first thing I said to myself was, I want to learn everything in this shop. I want to be able to do everything. I ended up doing a few months for him and then getting a full-time position. And Carl, who's a great friend and a beautiful mentor of mine now, he sort of taught me a lot of what I know today. Sort of worked my way through from the floor up, doing vinyl graphics, installation, then running the printers, and then learning quoting. And yeah, it was very, very incredible to be able to learn from them.
I was in a relationship. My partner wanted to go to Western Australia just to explore, just to go travelling. So he jumped in the car, travelled across the Nullarbor. We had no particular destination. So I think we left with $600 in the account. We picked strawberries on the way. We camped in a tent for 2 weeks. I worked at a wood-fired pizza place, just to get somewhere. We didn't know where we wanted to go. It was very isolating. I felt very isolated away from my family and friends because I just wanted to hang with them, but I knew I had to take the opportunity to go over and just do it, because I knew I probably wouldn't do it again. And from there, all my girlfriends from school, they were the year above me, most of them. They went to uni, all moved to the Gold Coast, so that's what took me up there.
After doing what you do on the Gold Coast and riding the roller coaster for quite a while, I ended up meeting my beautiful wife now, Maia.
Gold Coast life was good. We both had secure jobs, we were happy, we were just living the young 20s dream lifestyle. Got a phone call one day and Andrew's dad had a heart attack, massive heart attack. And he was to and from Gold Coast, home to Gold Coast. I came down a couple of times. We had to make the decision to move home, just to be with family. Moving from the Gold Coast and then coming home, it's a smack in the face. It was quiet.
Coming home, there wasn't a lot of work. There was no work as a signwriter, really. And at that stage, there was no sign shop in the valley, so my only option was to sort of start the business and see what happens.
We didn't have a printer, we only had the bare essentials. We had a vinyl cutter, and that kind of got us through. We had little to no money. We were living week to week. I don't know how we afforded to live. You start from nothing, but it makes you really appreciate getting just them small successes, the small achievements that you have. It didn't take us long to get known in the town because we were both from here. We did know a lot of people. So we already had that connection with a lot of people.
My advice to teens in the area, it's a beautiful place to grow up and the best place in the world. There's just that little thing where I feel you do need to just get out for a little bit and see other places and do other things, and it really does make you appreciate how magical this place is.
I don't know how you'd find who you are without going away, without discovering or putting yourself out of the comfort zone, out of your comfort zone, like taking yourself away and working jobs that you never thought you'd ever be able to do, or yeah, just taking that leap really.